So, just a very quick face hello from me because I look scarier than normal. But it's a beautiful day and I've got to get out into the garden, so I'm going to get cracking on that. But I just wanted to show you, my husband raised this just a couple of layers of rocks, and he's dug naturally occurring rocks there that had dirt down the side. So he's dug little holes for me, almost like pots. So I'm going to put some herbs in those. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do there. So here's where he dug the dirt out. My shadow's in the way. And just two of them. So a great place, I think, to put something like mint, which likes to get away from you, and contain it. And maybe thyme. I'm not sure. I've potted on a lot of my herbs, but I'll see what I've got left. But I think it'll look pretty there. So there's the thyme I decided to go with, and mint, which of course doesn't look like much right now, but it will do its own thing, and it won't be able to run wild here. So hopefully they like it. They should get some warmth from the rocks, but they certainly will get wind here, but they'll get full sun and extra heat from the rocks. I'm going to try to do a little 360 here. This is the first nice day, I don't know, ever this year. The grass has just suddenly gone from brown to green. It will get greener. And I'm out here because I'm about to just get my onion and potato beds ready. And thought I'd show you what a gorgeous day out it is. My goodness, it makes you feel good. So today's mission is to get out my potatoes and onions. They finally have arrived. Like most of you, I suppose, when you order, they send it out when it's applicable for your zone. And boy, did they pick right, because this is like the first nice day. Last year I planted them out over a month earlier. I bought them myself, and they did really well, so I would have preferred to have these a little earlier. But nonetheless, we'll give them a go. So I've got 2 stir-on onions. It seems like a lot of onions for 2 people, but they store really well, and they also, if I stick some close together, they are great for little green onions. So I'm not concerned of how I plant those. And the bugs are all coming out today. I've got some red onions. I forget the name of them. And it doesn't say it on here. But they're already coming out here. My goodness. And then for the potatoes, I've got, these are all from PEI, which for anyone who doesn't know is quite famous for their potatoes grown in their red mud. Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, I think it's called. Okay, so purple Peruvian fingerlings. These will be fun to get. You can't tell that they're purple, but they're purple all the way through, and you don't need to peel them. You just can cook. They're quite lovely on a plate, quite gourmet. They're still slightly on the wild side, you know, they're not that cultivated. And if you put just a dash of vinegar when you're cooking them, they will retain their bright purple. They're really pretty. And then I got my Purple Chief potatoes. These look nice. And I don't need to chit them. They're already well on their way. I'll just take some of the eyes off those. But these look beautiful. Again, from PEI. They tell you the farms they come from. This one's from Barry and Ellen Cudmore of PEI. And this one's from Cradle Isle. And this one's from Craig Potato. So this is the Chieftain Organic. They substituted my Red Norlands, which is what I love. These are late, and the other 2 are mid to late. So I didn't get my earlies, which is the Red Norland. But I guess they're thinking I'm probably crazy here to do it early. So these are lovely. These are red potato. Again, the dirt's on it so you can't see. But they'll be lovely. And because I didn't get my Norland, I ran to the Canadian Tire and got some Norland, and that's what they look like. Oh my goodness, these are going to be crazy. So I have to do some work on those, but I'm going to try them anyways because I love my red Norland. So little past their prime. And then I've got some purples and that I've saved. I've got lots purple and red Norlands from last year, so we'll see how some of these get on. Obviously that's crazy, but they work for me. I do it every year and never seem to have a problem. They all grow good. So that's that. I have to now plan where I'm putting everything here in the center. Out there is my garlic. So onions and potatoes around. I've just got to plan what I'm doing now. I didn't think my rhubarb made it. And maybe it's because I watched so many other YouTubers and they're gorgeous rhubarbs. So, and there's another one coming out over here somewhere. Where are you? You are there? Yeah, there's little bits. But I guess plants know what they're doing. It's been a very hard spring here. And they just weren't showing, and suddenly up they came. Very pleased.